Okay, so now we're going to do the faucet, and basically going to do it kind of the same way, but not really. I'm just going to make a cylinder here, about that size right there. Give it a little bit of height. Right click in the tool, or in the thing, and hit Z to zoom in on there. Give it gray. Some people will probably say, well, the handles aren't very modern, the sink is not going to be very modern, and what gives? And I never said the place that I lived in now was an upgrade, and I kind of like the fact that some of the stuff that we're doing is modern, some of it kind of isn't. The sink, the kitchen is very small, so it's kind of compact. It's not going to be totally modern. And basically, what we're doing here is an apartment, and we're keeping it real. We're keeping it real to life. Not everybody lives in these 3D renders that you see all the time in magazines or on the internet of 3D elaborate $1 million modern apartment living. I mean, that's just not real. So we're going to keep it as real as possible. I'm doing an inset here. And besides, that's it's good to do that. It doesn't hurt to try to keep it a little bit more real than what everybody else is doing. Not everybody will put in their architectural gallery, something that we all would really live in. You know, I admire the people who actually model their bedrooms, and their bed's unmade, and they have magazines all over the place. There's crap all over the computer area. I mean, that's real life right there. So we're kind of modeling some modern furniture and stuff, but otherwise we're kind of keeping it to something you and I both would live in. That is, unless you really live in something nicer than I do, then I guess good for you then. Alright, I'm just gonna hit OK. Could have just as easily created a bevel right there, but I didn't. Gonna inset this. OK, and then extrude down. Actually, I'm gonna do it a little bit and then go in, and I'm actually going to delete that. I'm going to ring select, do a connect, slide it up towards the top here. OK. Ring. We'll do another connect, 2, and pinch those to the sides like that. Do a ring here, connect, just 1. Don't need a pinch. You just slide it to the bottom. And do a ring here. Do a connect. Let's do 2. And just pinch those apart. Something like that. And then the same here. That way when we add a turbo smooth on this, looks pretty decent. Alright, what I'm going to do actually right here, I'm going to loop this and chamfer it some. I kind of want that to be, have like a little hard edge to it. Okay. And then hit F4. Now I have that hard edge. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, now in the side view, or what is this, the left view? I want to go to the front view. What I want to do is create a spline. So I'm just going to come up a little bit like this, over, up like that, and down. And right click to end that. Go into the vertices of it, and we're going to do some filleting. Hard edge there, so I'm going to weld that. Let's fillet this area, weld this, and that actually should be good enough. Now let's go to rendering, enable in render, enable in viewport. I'm going to wait for Max to do what it does. Kind of get it lined up here. Take the thickness down to something that's actually going to fit in there. Zoom in on it. Hit M. Give it that gray material that we've grown to love. Make the thickness a little bit bigger. And yes, my faucet does come up like that and curve up, but I kind of want to fix it so it doesn't look exactly like that. Into the vertices here. And just going to raise that up some. Kind of straighten that out. Let's see here. Look at what I have for options. Just grab this and kind of straighten it. You can see that happen right there. And we look at it, and that's a lot better. Okay, let's select this and zoom in on it. I'm going to scale this down some. Like that. Okay, I'm just going to hide this. Take this. And we'll take the sides down to about 8, because we can throw a turbo smooth on that. I'm going to right click it and convert it to an editable poly, leave it as is. And then what we're going to do is select all of these all the way through here. Okay, and then we're going to extrude it by local normal just a little bit, kind of give it a lip, and click OK. Then we'll come in here with our edges and do a ring select and connect with 2 and run the pinch up kind of close. We kind of want it tight, so click OK. I'll select these and ring these as well. Kind of do the same thing. And let's increase it a little bit more to there. Kind of want to do it here too. Just one ring and slide it to the bottom. Something like that. And since we're at it, let's get under here. Select this polygon that's been made. We can just delete it. Do a loop, and since it's on the side here, just come up here and shift drag up once and twice. And now we have that. So we can add a turbo smooth to that. And when we look at it, there we go. We have a faucet. Except for this crazy butt end over here. So an easy fix for that would be to just select all the polygons, Alt select those, and just delete that bottom cap right there. With this selected, we can just push it back down in there a little bit more. Turbo smooth, that fixes that. F4, and now we have a faucet. So cool. Unhide all, no, and a little look, and there we go. Alright, I kind of like that. Get everything out of my way. Hit Shift Q. We'll just render it a little bit for a second. That way we can see the countertops, or the cabinet doors, and then the countertop. Excuse me. I think everything is looking actually pretty decent here. Yeah, definitely. Definitely things looking good. Got something on my screen that's making it look weird. I thought it was the render. Okay, so that is that. So in the next video, we're going to take our focus away from the counters now and kind of move over towards, I think, like the stove. Kind of get the stove ready, or the refrigerator. I'm not sure which one yet, but it's going to be one of those two. So save your work, save as, and we'll say number 9, faucet, and save. And there we go. So in the next in the next video, we will be doing a stovey. So yeah, or a refrigerator, or going outside and play. I don't know, one of the two. So stick around for the next vid, and I'll see you there.